Imagine waking up every day with a sense of invincibility, a deep knowing that you have the power to shape your life, to bend reality according to your deepest desires. It sounds like the stuff of fairy tales or science fiction, right? But what if I told you this power isn't a fantasy? What if this potential already resides within you, simply waiting to be awakened? Welcome to a journey of discovery where we will explore how to access this God-given power and manifest the life you've always dreamed of. This isn't just about wishful thinking. This is a transformative truth that has been hiding in plain sight, waiting for you to tap into it. And today, we're going to unpack it together. At the heart of this journey is the timeless wisdom of Dr. Ernest Holmes, a spiritual philosopher who revealed an astounding insight. There is a divine power within each of us, a cosmic energy that we can use to overcome obstacles, achieve our goals, and create a life of abundance, joy, and fulfillment. Let's begin with a question that might already be forming in your mind. If I had such a powerful divine force within me, wouldn't I know about it? Well, that's precisely what makes this journey so exciting. This power has been with you all along, unnoticed, like a hidden superpower waiting for you to discover it. Think of it like electricity. Every day, without giving it much thought, we flip a switch to light up a room. But do we fully comprehend the incredible forces at work behind that simple action? The electricity that powers our homes and devices was always there in nature, long before we knew how to harness it. In the same way, Dr. Holmes suggests that there's an even greater power, an all-encompassing divine energy that we can learn to access to light up our lives. This isn't some mystical or unattainable idea. It's a very practical and down-to-earth concept that anyone can use. You don't need to be a spiritual guru or a religious leader to access this power. It's available to all of us, and the best part, it's incredibly simple to tap into. Dr. Holmes introduces a revolutionary idea. There's a power for good in the universe that is far greater than us, yet it's fully available to us. This power is not only present in the vast cosmos, but also resides within each of us. And like electricity, we can harness it to illuminate not just our homes, but our entire lives. Let's go back to that light switch analogy. When you flip the switch, you're not creating electricity, you're merely tapping into an existing law of the universe. Electricity was always there, you just needed to know how to access it. In the same way, Dr. Holmes explains that this divine power has always been available to you. It's been waiting for you to recognize and use it. What if the same principle that allows you to light up a room could be applied to your happiness, success, and overall fulfillment? What if you could flip a switch in your life to experience joy, health, and abundance at will? That's the exciting possibility Dr. Holmes presents. Now, let's dive a little deeper. Dr. Holmes offers a profound idea, one that might initially seem a bit out there. He suggests that this divine power is not just something external, it's deeply connected to the mind of God. He proposes that every one of us is connected to the infinite mind of God, an all-encompassing force that governs everything in the universe. Think about gravity for a moment. You can't see it, you can't touch it, but you know it's there. Gravity is a constant, unseen force that keeps the planets in orbit and holds everything in its rightful place. Just as gravity is always at work, so is the mind of God, according to Holmes. The difference is that while we understand gravity in a physical sense, most of us haven't fully realized that we are similarly immersed in an infinite intelligence, a divine force that we can consciously use to transform our lives. Holmes goes further, suggesting that there is only one mind, the mind of God, and we are all unique expressions of it. Imagine the vast ocean as the mind of God, and each of us as individual waves on that ocean. We may seem separate, distinct, and individual, but in reality, we are all made of the same divine essence. We are not isolated beings, but rather connected to the infinite wisdom that permeates all of existence. This brings us to another crucial point: life itself. Not just life in the biological sense, but the dynamic force that drives everything in the universe. This life force is what causes seeds to grow, wounds to heal, and the planets to move in their orbits. It's the energy behind creativity, growth, and transformation. And the most exciting part? It's not something you have to earn or achieve. It's already flowing through you right now. This life force is your connection to the divine mind. It's the same energy that powers the universe, and you can use it to solve problems, manifest your desires, and transform your life in profound ways. Holmes emphasizes that this power is available to everyone, not just to the spiritually enlightened. It's like having the world's most advanced smartphone, but only using it to make calls. Once you learn how to unlock its full potential, you can use it to do incredible things. So, how do you tap into this power? To align yourself with divine power, the key lies in harmonizing your thoughts, beliefs, and actions with the infinite wisdom of the divine mind. This is not just a theoretical exercise, but a practical approach to living a life of purpose, peace, and power. To begin, the first step is to focus on solutions, not problems. When we are faced with challenges, it is human nature to become overwhelmed and fixated on the problem itself. However, this mindset only serves to keep us stuck in a cycle of frustration. By shifting our focus from the problem to the solution, we open ourselves to divine guidance. Instead of thinking, "I have a problem and I don't know what to do," try reframing it as, "This is an opportunity to grow, and I trust that divine wisdom will reveal the solution." This shift in perspective opens the door for solutions to naturally flow into our lives, transforming obstacles into opportunities for growth. Another essential practice is creating space for daily connection with the divine. Setting aside quiet time each day allows us to deepen our relationship with this inner power. Whether it's through meditation, prayer, or silent reflection, the form is less important than the intention behind it. By quieting our minds and inviting the presence of divine wisdom, we create room for insights and answers to surface. Often, in the stillness, solutions we couldn't have imagined arise effortlessly. This regular practice serves as a reminder that we are not alone in our struggles. We are constantly supported by an infinite source of intelligence and love. In addition to daily connection, consciously cultivating positive thoughts through affirmations can also align us with divine power. Our thoughts carry tremendous energy and have the ability to shape our reality. By deliberately choosing affirmations that reflect our connection to divine wisdom, we send a clear message to the universe about the life we are creating. Starting each day with empowering affirmations such as, "I am connected to infinite wisdom and power," or "divine guidance flows through me," revealing the perfect solution to every challenge, reinforces our faith in the divine process. These positive affirmations set the tone for the day, inviting synchronicities, solutions, and miracles to unfold. Trust is another critical element of this alignment. In the divine mind, there is no hierarchy of problems. No challenge is too big or too small for divine wisdom to address. Learning to trust that the answers are already available, even if they have not yet manifested, allows us to relax into the process. This trust opens doors in ways we might not have expected and allows opportunities to present themselves effortlessly. When we trust that divine guidance is always working on our behalf, we no longer need to force solutions or feel anxious about the outcome. Instead, we can rest assured that everything is unfolding for our highest good. As we continue to develop our connection with divine wisdom, we must also learn to act on our intuition. Intuition is often the voice of divine guidance, whispering to us, offering gentle nudges in the right direction. Over time, as we cultivate awareness of this inner voice, we begin to recognize those aha moments, flashes of insight or gut feelings that seem to come out of nowhere. These intuitive signals are not to be dismissed, as they are often leading us toward the best possible path, even when logic or reason might suggest otherwise. Trusting these instincts, even when they defy conventional wisdom, is an essential part of living in alignment with divine power. Gratitude is another powerful practice that helps to align us with divine energy. When we take time each day to appreciate the good in our lives, no matter how small, we place ourselves in a state of receptivity. Gratitude shifts our focus from lack to abundance, making it easier for blessings and solutions to flow into our lives. The more we focus on what we are grateful for, the more we attract experiences that align with that positive energy. Lastly, visualization is a highly effective tool for manifesting your desires in alignment with divine power. Imagination is a powerful bridge between the seen and unseen. And when we spend time each day visualizing our life as we wish it to be, we communicate our intentions to the divine mind. This is not just a daydreaming exercise, but a way of actively co-creating with the universe. As you visualize, focus on feeling the emotions associated with already having achieved your goals. The stronger the emotions, the more powerfully you communicate your desires to the divine. This practice amplifies your ability to manifest and brings your visions closer to reality. You might be thinking, this all sounds great in theory, but my problems are real and complex. How can this help with my actual day-to-day struggles? First, let's acknowledge that yes, life can be tough. We all face challenges that seem overwhelming at times, but this is where the teachings of Dr. Holmes become truly transformative. When you start viewing your challenges as opportunities to express your true self and to tap into divine wisdom, everything changes. For example, let's take financial difficulties, a problem that many of us face. Instead of stressing out and feeling defeated, what if you viewed this as an opportunity to connect with divine guidance? This new perspective might inspire ideas for new income streams or lead you to unexpected opportunities that you hadn't previously considered. The key is to trust the process and be open to the flow of solutions. Similarly, in relationships, rather than seeing conflicts as failures, what if you saw them as opportunities to tap into the infinite love and wisdom of the divine mind? This shift could open the door to deeper compassion, better communication, and more harmonious relationships. Even health challenges can be approached differently. While it's important to follow medical advice, complementing it with a deep trust in the life force that flows through you can enhance your body's natural healing abilities. The most important thing to remember is that just as gravity works whether or not you think about it, divine guidance is always present, ready to help you create the life you desire. It's not a matter of whether this power exists, it does. The question is, will you choose to tap into it? In the words of Dr. Holmes, there is a power for good in the universe greater than you, and you can use it. Now is the time to step into that power. It's time to stop living on autopilot and start creating your life consciously. You are connected to the mind of God. The same intelligence that governs the stars and planets is available to guide you in creating a life of joy, abundance, health, and fulfillment. All you have to do is flip the switch.